So, Trankler?
Yes.
Okay, Trankler. And then Priscilla?
Yep.
Priscilla?
Yep.
Okay. Polar?
Taylor.
Paler. Paler.
Should remember that one from last night. Sully's brother.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the kid that made the field goal at Stanley.
Oh.
The only one in like 30 years.
I gotcha. Wolf, Wendler, and then
Pachikowski.
Pekachowski.
Pat.
Turn it up. Still can't. Nope. 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 Can you hear me? I want to kind of hear me, though. Is that... I don't want to touch anything. Should I... Should I... Well, that's kind of annoying. You can hear me, but I can't hear myself. How many people are live streaming? Yeah. Oh, you can't see. There's 10 people. Well, hey, 10 people, you probably have us in queue while you're off and about getting yourself situated. Does anybody think that there's a correct ratio for ice to fluid ratio in a tumbler? Mm-mm. That's really weird. There's got to be something. What was broken? Can you listen through yours?
No, I can't hear you through mine either.
Okay, here. Hang this. So, blobbity boop. Nope. Can't hear that either. So why even have a headset then? Text Steve, please. So we're live. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're going to be moments away from kickoff, working through the rosters. We'll do more introductions later on, but in case you recognize me, hello again. If you don't know who I am, my name is Matthew Olmican for the Horde Assess, but I also do stuff with my friends here at Sports on Focus, who's giving you a live and free broadcast of today's marquee matchup of the football season of 8-man football. Ooh. You got the Owen-Withee Blackhawks flying in to Pirate territory, taking on the Gilman Pirates. And it is impressive to see the sheer amount of athletes on each team, where Owen-Withee, little over half of what Gilman's got on the other side. These two teams have been quite the storied rivalry. Let's just say that Gilman would like nothing more than to start off this season than with a W against the Blackhawks. Oh, here we go. Like this. Mhm. Jada, did you know that enrollment at Gilman is just under 100? I have to. That means I have the enrollments on the football field. Oh man. Did you want this? What did Steven say? You don't know? Or didn't reply back? What does this do? I wonder if there's a button up here. Test? Nope.
Joined by Gilman football coach Robin Rosemeyer. Coach Rosemeyer, kind of starting out, looking back at last year, that one spot short of making the playoffs in the 16-team format. Kind of talk through, what last season looked like for you.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a tough schedule going ahead. We knew we were in a good conference, and we knew that Owen-Withee, McDonald, and Gilman were going to be the three teams that were going to probably battle for at least two spots in the playoffs. We thought maybe our conference might be getting three teams in, but it ended up we took third place, and we're a win short away from getting in the playoffs. But got beat by two really good teams at their place, and the chips just didn't fall for us last year. And we hope to play better this year and get into the playoffs.
And then, obviously, when you start a new year, you're kind of looking at two groups of kids: the kids that are coming back from, were starters last year, and some of the kids that are going to, come in and make an impact to replace some of those kids that graduated. Mm-hmm. Starting with the kids coming back, who are you kind of looking at on that roster of kids that, fans will remember from last year coming back into this year?
Yeah, we'll have we have 6 seniors on the team, and they all were good contributors last year. And so they're all going to be really good contributors this year, too. We have a junior class of 11 kids, and most of those kids as sophomores contributed varsity also. So, seniors, the ones that they all kind of stick out, but Tony Sreechik was an honorable mention All-State kid last year at linebacker. Cooper Krug started for us. Sawyer Winger started for us. Dawson Grunseth played a lot. Dawson Robinson played a lot. Alex Copenhaver played a lot until he got injured. So all of our seniors have good experience back, and then to go with a good number of sophomores that are now juniors that have good experience. And we get a couple kids back that didn't play last year due to injury, some good juniors, and so we're excited about that too.
And then obviously every year you're plugging some new kids into positions. What are some players you're kind of looking at that maybe weren't big contributors last year looking to make contributions this year?
Well, I guess the two that stick out were the kids that we missed out on last year because of injury. Colby Keepers at running back, can play linebacker, defensive end for us. Good-sized kid with some good speed, good instincts. So we're excited to get him back on the football field and hopefully keep him healthy. And then Henry Sreechik. Another kid that broke his arm last year, right away in the first quarter of the first game, and so we're excited about him being healthy again next year, ready to go. Or this year, ready to go. They're going to be big contributors. We're counting on them heavily. They both played middle linebacker last year, so we kind of lost our two big top middle linebackers last year to injury before the season even started, and so to have them back, and then they're just versatile kids where you need them on the football field somewhere. So it's going to be a luxury having them back, and then just with all the other juniors coming back, it's just nice with a nice whole group of kids right in their class.
And then obviously you're kind of, your first week of practice in the books, scrimmages coming up this week, kind of laying out what are your expectations for the team this year?
Well, we're hoping to play with some speed. We're hoping to be a little more physical this year. We know we had nice speed last year, but we just need to be a little more mature and a little more physical, especially in those big games when you're talking, Chip Falls, McDonald, Owen-Withee, Fredericton have a nice team. Rib Lake had a nice team last year. We got all those teams that we got to play that are pretty good, and so we need to be more physical this year. And I think we're stronger this year. The kids did a good job in the weight room, and it kind of comes back to keeping your kids healthy though too. And so, if we can have a nice year where we stay healthy but can play fast, we're cautiously optimistic.
And then obviously 8-player gets the 32-team state tournament now. Are you kind of how are you looking at that compared to previous years in the 16?
I guess I really have not thought much about it. We're just kind of we're preparing for the scrimmage. You prepare for week 1 and week 2, just kind of week by week, and let the chips fall where they may. We got to just stay in the moment here, and then that'll all work itself out in the end. It is a good step for 8-man football overall, just to include more teams in it since it is expanding. Just something I really haven't thought a lot about.
Sounds good. Thank you for your time. I'll look forward to seeing you throughout the year. Coach Rosemeyer.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Joined by Owen-Withee football coach Terry Lobby. Coach, starting out, obviously last year, there's not a whole lot you can say negative about that. State title, undefeated season. Kind of talk through what last year meant to you in the community.
Well, certainly, that is a big deal. You certainly rally a community around a program. People get excited, and truly rightly so, right? When you got a great group of kids like that complete a dream, because that's really what high school football is about, right? You start the season, you're on a journey, and you would hope that you can put things in place for these guys to truly realize that dream, create those memories that'll last them a lifetime, and fortunately for us, it worked out that way.
And then obviously, first thing you look at going into the next year is who's coming back. Who are kind of some of those players that are going to be back from last year's team that you're expecting to make a big contribution?
Well, certainly on our offensive line, Jack Wendler is the guy. He plays center, makes all our line calls. And we always talk about him being that hub, that hub of that wheel that makes things go. Winston Paler will be back at tight end, and we're going to move him back to the linebacker spot, let him put in space. He's a great athlete that is going to move, and I hope make plays in space. And then Sammy Wells is going to get his first real taste of varsity action as a senior. He's going to play some tight end and going to step in at a corner spot there and give us that speed off the edge that we need. So that's exciting. And of course, we got some juniors now that it's their turn, right? They work and they paid their dues, and now it's time for them to step in and make some plays.
And you mentioned those juniors. Who are some players you're looking at that maybe weren't in that starting group last year that you're expecting to make a big jump this year?
Talon Mueller is one of those guys. He's going to step in at fullback. He's got a great burst. He's got great vision. And we're a run-orientated team. He's got to carry the load, and he's going to make some things happen for us. I believe that we're going to have some freshmen that are going to step in and certainly give us that depth at the very least, but maybe give us some good minutes at the varsity level also. Clay Mueller is one of those kids. I think we've got a great young quarterback that could step in and give us some time. And so it's going to be exciting to see how it all shakes out. Obviously, the scrimmage will tell us a lot. Coming up this Friday, we get a look at 3 different teams, and that's just a great measuring stick for us as we prepare for the season.
And then, going into the season, obviously you've got a little bit of practice under your belt. What are kind of your expectations for the team this year?
Well, first of all, I think it's always been year in and year out. You got to line up on a Friday night and you got to compete. You got to compete for 48 minutes. And when you got the likes of the Gilmans of the world, the Thorpes of the world, these are teams that, it's going to be mesh mouth football. It's going to be very physical. and you better prepared. You better done your homework, and you better become mentally prepared for that game. And I think that is the basis of what our philosophy is. Obviously, everybody shoots for that conference championship. Everybody wants to go to the playoff. Everybody wants to get to the big dance. But you know, it's a process. And that journey is just helping these kids and preparing them for them week in and week out.
All right, sounds good. Obviously congrats on the state title last year. Looking forward to seeing you guys this year. Coach Terry Lobby, thank you.
Thank you.
Joined by Gilman football coach Robin Rosemeyer. Coach Rosemeyer, kind of starting out, looking back at last year, that one spot short of making the playoffs in the 16-team format. Kind of talk through, what last season looked like for you.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a tough schedule going ahead. We knew we were in a good conference, and we knew that Owen-Withee, McDonald, and Gilman were going to be the three teams that were going to probably battle for at least two spots in the playoffs. We thought maybe our conference might be getting three teams in, but it ended up we took third place, and we're a win short away from getting in the playoffs. But got beat by two really good teams at their place, and the chips just didn't fall for us last year. And we hope to play better this year and get into the playoffs.
And then, obviously, when you start a new year, you're kind of looking at two groups of kids: the kids that are coming back from, were starters last year, and some of the kids that are going to, come in and make an impact to replace some of those kids that graduated. Mm-hmm. Starting with the kids coming back, who are you kind of looking at on that roster of kids that, fans will remember from last year coming back into this year?
Yeah, we'll have we have 6 seniors on the team, and they all were good contributors last year. And so they're all going to be really good contributors this year, too. We have a junior class of 11 kids, and most of those kids as sophomores contributed varsity also. So, seniors, the ones that they all kind of stick out, but Tony Sreechik was an honorable mention All-State kid last year at linebacker. Cooper Krug started for us. Sawyer Winger started for us. Dawson Grunseth played a lot. Dawson Robinson played a lot. Alex Copenhaver played a lot until he got injured. So all of our seniors have good experience back, and then to go with a good number of sophomores that are now juniors that have good experience, and we get a couple kids.
Do you have it on? You'll have the microphone where it's picking up out here. Well, welcome back, everybody. This is Matthew Olmican at Sports on Focus, and the Hornets sitting right alongside Jaden Underwood on camera. Going to bring you live coverage here of Game 1, Season 2025 for 8-man football as the Gilman Pirates play host to the number 2 ranked Owen-Withee Blackhawks. 10 seconds away. We'll kick things off with the national anthem and starting lineups. Don't go anywhere.
Will you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national It's Friday night. Are you ready for some football? All right, let's see. The starting lineup for the visiting Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Number 5, Jalen Mueller. Number 6, Clay Mueller. Number 10, Sammy Whitman.
There he is! That's like my worst nightmare. And number 30 in your program, Winston Taylor. Number 33, Aaron Sanchez. And number 48, Jack Wendler. Your 2025 Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Give me a microphone. That was a good recovery. Yeah, there you go. Wow, that is just every announcer's worst nightmare. I just got the cold sweats. Microphone goes out, but he reached through the window and said, "Here are your Gilman Pirates." I love it. Absolutely love it. Hey, how do you get a little ambiance? Is it this one? From the field? Perfect. All right, this kickoff is going to be underway here momentarily. So once again, this is going to be a huge matchup. And let's just say that there's probably some bitter feelings from last year as Owen-Withee dealt the blow to the Gilman Pirates once they got into postseason play, and Owen-Withee charged along to the state championship. And these two teams at preseason rankings, looks like they kept pace from last year, with Owen-Withee at the preseason ranking at number 2 in the state and the Gilman Pirates at number 3. But it is a new season, which means this is a whole new game. It's a great day for football. The wind has died down, the clouds have broken up, and the sun is starting to peer out. Couldn't ask for better weather. Clark County ain't big enough for the both of them, so they're going to try to settle it out here tonight under the Friday night lights. Pirates with the opening kickoff, and there we are underway. Copenhaver sending it downfield, and right up the gut. It's going to be fielded by Talon Mueller. Gain of a few yards, brings it across the 30 or about the 31-yard line. First and 10 Blackhawks. On with the quarterback, number 1, Isaiah Proshala. Going to be under center. Also of the freshman class. Fake snap is going to go to the outside and gets ripped down. The handoff goes to Mueller. Doesn't get far, courtesy to big number 54, Dawson Robinson. He just, not even sneaked, just muscled his way right through the line. Loss of about 3 yards on the play, second down and long. Bunch type formation, got 2 tailbacks in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff up the gut and grinds out a few yards. Number 54 again getting through the line. Robinson bringing a halt to the progress of the Owen-Withee tailback right there. Looked like Clay Mueller on the carry. Still about a yard short of the original line of scrimmage. Third down and long. Around the 30-yard line. Mueller brothers in the backfield. It's going to be a hand up the gut. No, it's an end around. tricked me up here with the binoculars. Swings it to the outside and finally roped down. Cooper Krug with the nice tackle. Decent game, but still going to be about 6 yards short of the first down marker. So what happens when you watch the game with binoculars? I should just use my eyeballs. Punt formation coming up. And send it downfield. Winston Paler sends the boot, nearly blocked by Surechek. And it's going to go bounce out of bounds, and looks like it's going to land right at about, right about there, he says. Right on the other side of the 40-yard line. And that's where the Pirates are going to start working. First down, Gilman. A very quiet crowd. Gilman lining up. They got Logan Halita under center. And it's going to be a decent gain. Decent gain by keepers right there. About 3-4 yards short of the first down marker. Second down for the Pirates. That was a good initial push by the offensive line, and they just didn't stop. Halita is going to pitch it to the outside. Gets it to number 20, Surechek. And he springs loose up the sideline. Turns on the Jets to the 10-5. Touchdown, Pirates. Bing, bam, boom. Pirates strike first. The edge was sealed. And after that, it's just pure raw speed. Pirate fandom gets the flags out and runs around like they just got him out of storage. Halita's going to swing it to the outside. He's going to run for the pylon and going to go in untouched. An extra point attempt is good. 9 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We just got started. And so did the Pirates. Put on the scoreboard with 8. Owen-Withee, 0. Commercial time. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. And guess what? There's the sun. Copenhaver going to send it to Boot and sends it downfield. It's going to land at about the 20-yard line and dribble out of bounds. And you guess it, there's the flag. Talon just lets it dribble out of bounds, and that was a heads-up play. It's going to give them great field position right away. Umpire was skipping a little bit. It's a re-kick?
They can choose to either force him to re-kick or take it as
Oh, my football scholar said that they asked for the re-kick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're going to back him up at the 35-yard line. Copenhaver is going to Keep it between the Toolies here. It's going to wobble about to the same side. Talon, oh, tries to muscle his way through it and then just gets rocked. Cooper Krug just comes in and says, "My name Krug," and just knocks him over. Blackhawks going to get started at about just shy of the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Blackhawks. Freshman 15 under center. Handoff up the gut. Mueller. Gain of a few yards. It gets driven backwards by Henry Saricek. So the ball goes from one side of the 40 to the other side. Gain of a couple. 2nd down. Owen-Withee is struggling to get that push. But then there's a lot of speed that's just filling the gap from this Gilman defense. Oh! What a play! They were trying to do a sneak handoff right there, and Colby, keeper, said, "I'll just tackle both." That goes in the highlight reel. Mueller and Prashala were both had their hands on it, trying to decide who was going to run with it. And then keeper says, "Mine," and just knocks them both over. Prashala under center, facing 3rd down. Snap, rolls out to his right, looking downfield. Can't find anybody, and finally gets driven down. Keepers again. Prashala wishes he would have had that one back. He just needed just one more moment to see if he could just air that one downfield. But instead, they're going to face a 4th down situation. 4th down and quite a ways to go. They got to get it all the way to the 50, but they're going to elect to punt. And Paler sends it downfield, gets snagged up, and there goes Halita with a couple of jukes. He's running around like an oiled pig, and they just can't get him down, and finally brought to a stop at around the 45-yard line. And that's where they're going to get to work at the 46-yard line. 1st down, Pirates. Halita is quick on his feet. That's an understatement. Gilman lining up. They got 2 tailbacks in the backfield. And they're going to feed it up the gut. Fights for a few yards and then finally gets ripped down. Owen-Withee defense showing up. Big stop there by Aaron Sanchez. Gain of a few. 2nd down. That was keepers on the carry. That's keepers and Saricek in the backfield. Once again, keepers and Saricek in the backfield. Halita under center. It's going to be a pitch. Pitch over to Saricek. Springs loose. He's got daylight. Stiffs are one defender, and he's not going to bring him down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Owen-Withee. Sammy Wells had the angle on him, but could not hang on and got the stiff arm. And it's going to be another touchdown for the Pirates. 6 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here in the 1st quarter. Oh, my. That was an excellent pull from the lineman. And really good blocking on the outer edge. Halita rolls out. Pass. Complete. Extra 2-point conversion is good. Halita making a connection with Copenhagen in the end zone. And that's going to tack on 2 more. Little over 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. And the Pirates adding on the point total with 16. And the visiting Owen-Withee Blackhawks, 0. What's that? Commercial time. We got to pay some bills. Don't go anywhere. No, it's Facebook.
Oh, I just have Nate Irby. Yeah.
Kicking it once again. Backs him up about to the 15-yard line. It's Talon. Tries to go up the middle, trying to get some blocks, and then finally just gets stuffed. Tackle there by number 16, Bo. Pocket? Scamper for about 6-7 yards on that return. Puts them right on the 30-yard line. First down, Blackhawks. Prashella under center. Mueller brothers in the backfield, goes to Talon. Swings it to the outside. And just gets stopped cold. Initial tackle there by Saricek. Gain of about 2 yards. Second down. They tried the middle. They tried swinging it to the outside. Kind of wonder if they're going to see if they can kind of spread the field a little bit. Prashella, handoff to Talon. Tries to go to the opposite side, and not much cooking over there either. Cooper Krug shredding off the tackles and just grinds Talon to a stop. Third down. Tough going here for Owen-Withee. Interior line is doing what they can to hold back that defensive front. That Dawson Robinson is causing a lot of disruption. It's going to be a handoff to Mueller, and gets roped down along with Saricek, his good friend, number 85, Angel. Brings up fourth down. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring out the punt unit. Winston Paler. It's going to be his 4th time. Sends it up and high and backs the runner up to the 30-yard line. It's going to be Halita. Shreds the first tackle. Big block. Moving upfield across the 50. Running into some traffic and shoved out of bounds. And it looks like they're going to bring him to a stop at around just short of that 45-yard marker. Nice return. A little over 20-yard gain on that punt return. What? Anybody else hearing this? I think they got the microphone back on, folks. Or they're chainsawing something up there. Helena with the handout to Saricek. and tries to spin move his way out of a tackle. But Winston Paler, along with Sammy Wells, with a nice tackle there. Gain of about 2-3 yards, second down. That was good pursuit by the defense right there. Sarichek is a patient runner, but he ran out of time on that run. Halita calls his own number, takes it back up in the middle, lowers the shoulder. Tackle by Aaron Sanchez, just short of that first down marker. It's going to be a third down and short. Owen-Withee looking to see if they can force the first fourth down for these Gilman Pirates. Here's the lineup. Handoff goes up the middle, dances around a little bit, and leans forward. And Copenhaver on the carry, and they are going to... Yep, there you go. It was the lean. That was enough for a first down for Gilman. Pirates are right there. Right, should say the Blackhawks are right there, but Copenhaver danced his way out of a couple of tackles right there. Halita drops back to pass. Look at deep downfield. He's got a man and dives for the catch and just out of the old breadbasket. Sawyer Winger, the intended receiver, goes incomplete with Talon and who's number 30? Talon and Paler on the coverage. Got some local football scores going. Colby Hornets visiting the Stanley Boyd Orioles. Tight ball game, 6-0 currently. Here's the pitch to the outside. And he gets knocked down after he dances for about 3 yards. Lucas Halita. A Halita to Halita connection. Brings up a third down and long. He said, brother, you take this. Geez, they're in the same grade, too. How about that? Halita and Copenhaver in the backfield. Halita rolls to the outside and fights his way out of a second. Fires it downfield and in and intercepted by Talon. The ball was tipped by the receiver and then a defender, and then Talon Mueller gets underneath it. What a defensive series for the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. He fell underneath that football like a kitten fell out of a tree. He was all over that. Ball going to be spotted at the 15-yard line. That brings a shot of electricity here for the Blackhawks. Pershella, handoff. Talon. Nope, it's going to be a fake. Pershella in the wide open. I'm sorry, folks. I'm putting these binoculars away because it's hard to keep track of these sneaky handoffs. What a run by Isaiah up the field. You literally cannot see it. That is just amazing.
We're a lot closer than we are in Colby, I feel like. So.
What's that?
I said we're a lot closer here to the field, I feel like, than we are in Colby. So. And
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, so we're used to doing the play call at Hornet Stadium, and we got quite the distance. But even with the binoculars, I was looking right at it. It was just fluid. We're going to call him the magician. Magic Pershella, hands off. Up the gut, nothing going. Talon gets stuffed. That's an unsung hero right there, Dawson Robinson, along with Tate and Angel. Angle? Number 85. Those two have been working hard, especially that Robinson. So a gain of a few yards right there. Second down. looking to see if they can get across that 50-yard line. Handoff. It's going to be a fake, and it's a pitch to the outside. But Gilman closed in on it with Krug and keepers all over it. No gain on the play. Magic Man faked the handoff and then pitched it to the outside, but like I said, Gilman already had 2 guys on it. They saw that play coming. Lost some yardage, 3rd down and long. Magic Man handoff to Talon. Sheds a tackle, springs loose, puts on some speed, and dives for that first down. Markers coast to a stop after he gets tackled there by Logan Halita. Huge gain. Yeah, but he's going to be actually well short of that first down marker. Sorry, my eyes got crossed there a little bit. About solid 5 yards. And just like that, first quarter in, 3 more to go. As we wait for the second quarter to start, your current score, Gilman Pirates 16, Owen-Withee 0.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Shrug off those first quarter cobwebs because it's time to start fresh with the second quarter. Owen-Withee had some spark and flash with that drive with 2 big runs, but they fell short, and they're about 5-6 yards short of that first down marker, so they're going to elect a fake punt. Talon, Mueller fights for that first down marker. It's going to be awfully close. One line judge is closer to the first down marker than the other one. They're marking him 1 yard short, and he's going to be 1 yard short. He got real close, but Gilman closes the gap. He kind of sandbagged that run, kind of like, oh, is he going to punt or not? Spread formation for the Pirates. First time we've seen this. Shotgun formation. Halita's going to give it to Saricek, and first tackle is missed, but wow, nice job right there. You had big number 33, Aaron Sanchez, and then he gets finished off by number 11, Teagan. And they're going to lose 3 or 4 yards on the play. Second down and long. Handoff. Up the gut. Driving the feet. And keepers. Tries to get some of that yardage back to the original line of scrimmage, but he's still going to be a few yards short. He had some big tackles there by number 52, Wolf, and number 48, Wendler. And then he had Magic Man finishing him off. Third down and nearly 10 yards to go. Halita pitches it away to Saricek. Sheds a couple. Oh, he can't shed that tackle, though. Fancy footwork ran out for him on that one. Another big tackle by Jack Wendler. He's tackling like a man possessed out there. He's telling the defense, just follow my lead, guys. 4th and long. Here comes that Owen-Withee Blackhawks defense. Yeah, it looks like a timeout's going to get called. Timeout for Gilman. What's that? Oh, Erica Pizek, you're in the Upper Peninsula. What should be Upper Wisconsin Peninsula. Am I right? Nah, it's all good, Michigan. You can have it. Well, thanks for tuning in from all the way from... Remember those Pure Michigan commercials with Tim Allen? Oh, Jaden, you're young. You don't remember. Tim was lulling you to sleep, talking about the beauty of Michigan. Oh, those are good commercials. Well, thanks for commenting and tuning in, Erica. We're glad that you can join us. Some would say, like, we got a lopsided score, and, well, I mean, it is 16-0, but this last defensive series right here, you had an interception from Owen-Withee, and then you got a 4th and long, where it's going to force the Pirates to punt for the first time tonight. Wojcik sends it way deep in. No way! It bounces short of the end zone, and it's going to land at the 2-yard line. What? That man's a sorcerer. What an excellent punt. And that's going to pin Owen-Withee way over there. Man, did he put some backspin on that thing? Wow. Impressive. Ball on the 1-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Magic Man gets the ball. And there's going to be, the ball is on the turf. They're going to peel some bodies away. And oh my goodness, it's going to be a defensive touchdown for the Pirates. There was a miscue with the handoff, and the ball hit the turf. And since it's on the nothing-yard line, as soon as it was recovered and downed, it was already across the goal line. What a turn of events. Halita rolls out to his left, thinking about it, sidesteps, spin move, fights through some tackles, gets it to the pylon, and he will not be denied. He shed 3 tacklers for 2 points. 9 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Pirates doing what they're doing with 24 points. Blackhawks still looking for that first score. Commercial time. Gotta keep the lights on.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
You know you're in the Northwoods when the concession stand has hot ham and cheese and not hamburgers. That's a Gilman special, you know. Yeah. Thanksgiving, Easter, hot ham. Set to kick it off is Alex Copenhaver. And he kicks the guts out of that ball. Backs the runner up to the 10-yard line. Going to be fielded by number 30, Paler. Swings it to the outside, sidestep, tries the stiff arm, and finally shoved out of bounds past the 30-yard line. Tackled by Bo Pocket. I really hope that's how you say it. Bo Pocket. I love that name. Number 16, Bo Pocket. First down. Just past the 30-yard line. Owen-Withee needs to get moving. Priscilla under center. Handoff goes up the middle. Carried by Troy Sherwood. Got a new runner. And the microphone in the announcer booth has just come back to life. They fed that thing a hot ham cheese sandwich, and that microphone came back on. Burchella going to give it to Sherwood again. And he's just going to keep grinding the yards here. Cracks out another couple of yards. Going to bring down 3rd and manageable. So Owen-Withee is taking the approach here of just shoving and moving the feet. Pitch it to the outside. Here comes Sherwood. Gets it blocked, but can't hold it back long enough there. Lucas Halita on the stop, and that's going to bring up 4th and short. If Halita didn't get that wrapped up and fight through that block, Sherwood would have got that first down. Ball's going to be spotted at the 40-yard line. And here we go. Owen-Withee's going to go for it. Handoff. Sherwood lowers the shoulder, drives the feet, and he's going to easily pick it up. First down, Blackhawks. That was a big stop, but not enough to halt back the first down. Tackled by number 85. Owen-Withee gets their first down of the first half. That's a lot of firsts. Sherwood gets the ball. Nope, not again. And instead it's Troy. It's Troy Mueller. 5-yard scamper. Ball at the 45-yard line. Second down. Sherwood and Mueller in the backfield. And Priscilla pitches it. Mueller swings it to the outside, and he's going to get wrapped up by Krug again. Oh, Krug, not Krug. Duh. Not Krug. Krug. Third down and manageable-ish for the Blackhawks. They've tried the right side. They've tried the left side. Sherwood and Mueller up the middle. And Magic Man lowers the shoulder and says, I'll take this. Gets it to just short of the 50-yard line. That's going to be 4th down and short. Dawson Robinson, once again, just disrupting that interior blocking. So recheck on the tackle. Local update score. Colby, who they've been saying for weeks, has an uphill battle to climb. has just tied the ball game against Stanley Boyd, 6-6. How about that? Going for it on 4th down. Purcell, Magic Man, pitches in and goes out of bounds. It almost looked like Sawyer Winger had a hand on it, almost. It was an interesting play call. Probably would have picked them up the few yards that they needed, but we'll never know. Because it's going to be a turnover on downs. And the Pirates are going to get started in Owen-Withee territory. Sorry. Colby now is in the lead against Stanley Boyd. The extra point is good, 7-6 over the Orioles. I formation for the Pirates, and a handoff is going to go up the middle. Tackle by Talon. Talon. And that was Lucas Halita on the carry, gain of about a yard-ish. 2nd down. Oh, now I know. Now I know why you didn't go there to straight. Here's the snap. Halita, looking downfield. Can't see it, and finally makes a connection. Fires it over to number 18, and it's going to be completed about the 35-yard line. Fights for extra yardage. And that's going to be around the 36, 37-yard line. Makes a connection with Krug. Nice pass. Great protection. 1st down, Pirates. Delayed handoff. Halita tries to swing it to the outside. It gets roped down. Sammy Wells cuts underneath him. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Winger and Logan bringing in the play. Shotgun formation for Halita. Kubenhaver to his right. Snap, looking, fires over to Krug. And can't fight out of the coverage, and it goes incomplete. Great coverage there by Sammy Wells. Forces the 3rd down. Pirates opening up the passing game. He's got some tall receivers. I was about to tell you how tall they are, but they do not list the heights. Too many Halitas were in the backfield, so they're going to bounce the other Halita to the outside on the far sideline. Snap. Draws back to pass. Pitches it over to Winger. Turns it upfield. Sheds some tackles. Still going on his feet. And finally, dragging 3 Owen-Withee Blackhawks with him down to just short of the 10-yard line. 1st down, Pirates. Yeah, those Pirates are a shifty bunch. We're past 5 minutes. Closing in on halftime. Halita, like, oh, nobody wanted this. Stiffs arms. Fights to the past the 10. Talon finally bringing him down. I think there was a miscue there because he was looking around like, okay, nobody's going to take this, and then he just scampers for about 3-4 yards. So a positive play. That's 2nd down and goal, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Jaden? 2nd down and goal?
No, they can still get a 1st down.
Oh, you can?
Inside the 1-yard line.
Sorry, 1st down marker's on the 1. We'll call it 2nd down and goal. Handoff's going to go to big number 12 as he fights and turns and burns and finally gets shoved down by Aaron Sanchez. Copenhagen gain of a few yards. Looks to be about 3 yards short of the end zone. Copenhagen and Halita in the backfield. Fake handoff, swing to the outside, runs untouched. QB number 1, Halita, racking up the point totals here for the Pirates. Touchdown, Gilman. Owen-Withee cannot close the gap on that outside swing once Halita starts getting those legs underneath him. Halita looking, running out of time. Scampers, pump fakes, finally gets tackled. Wendler and Pachakowski on the tackle there. The extra 2-point conversion is no good. 3 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Gilman Pirates 30. Owen-Withee Blackhawks 0.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local
Clinner
athletics.
Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're getting closer to halftime. Looks sharp. Colby is still in the lead, and they are driving. They're within the 10-yard line, knocking on the door for another score. But here, let's talk about the game that's right in front of us here. Nice kick there, backs him up to the 15-yard line. Talon cuts it upfield, runs on the outer edge, and picks up a couple of extra yards after contact, as they say. Finally gets tackled by Sarichek. Henry to his friends, and that's going to bring up a first down for Owen-Withee. Ball just short of the 40-yard line. Magic Man under center, handoff, up the middle. Now is Sherwood on the carry. You had keepers, and you also had Tatum on the stop there for the Pirates. Second down. Pershella, fake handoff, rolls it, pass downfield, nice catch! Peeler with the catch and finally dragged down by Halita. They get across the 50, the 45, and they get a first down, Blackhawks. Excellent execution. Paler's a big target. Great hands. Pershella, option, pitches. Talon Mueller, and finally gets tackled. And he gets brought down by Krug. Second down. Longish. It's going to go up the gut for Sherwood. And he grinds, but finally gets not much going there. Gets stopped by Colby Keepers. But he gets it across the 40. Third down. Here's the snap. Swings it to his right, passes to his left, wide open. Talon, Mueller, running, and finally gets shoved out of bounds. These plays happen so fast when this Owen-Withee offense finally starts to click and finally brought to a stop past the 20. First down, Blackhawks. Sherwood gets the handoff and just gets smashed. Not smashed, smushed. Initial tackle by Tayton. It is Angel. That's how you say it. Huh? And a timeout is going to be called, and why not? You're banging on the door, and you only got 40 seconds left until halftime. I think we're going to stay here. Jaden agrees. You got a black eye, Jaden. Did the lady rough you up or what? You got it in basketball? Yeah. Oh, so the basketball didn't like what you were saying?
Something like that, yeah.
Owen-Withee with 3 key plays. All coming on the pass option. They're inside the 20. You got 46 seconds left. 2 timeouts. They can punch this in. Sherwood is running off to the sideline. And they're going to have the Mueller brothers together. I'm assuming they're brothers, Clay and Talon. Pershella fakes a handoff, drops back, fires it to the corner end zone, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Cooper Krug. Sticky hands by that guy. He's tall. And that's going to bring out the Gilman offense. Right around that 10-yard line is where they're going to get started to see what they want to do to finish out this half. Do you just grind the clock out, or do you try to make something of it? And they're going to grind it out. They're going to kneel it down. Ref said, yeah, you guys, you got a second one in you? And it's just a waiting game. It's Gilman versus the clock. And that is halftime. Team's going to go march to talk things over off field. And your score, Gilman Pirates up big, 30 against the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, 0. So we're going to also take a break here. We're going to catch up on a few things. And then we're going to come right back. So if you also got to get some fresh ice, brush those chips off, maybe you got to get an extra bratwurst off the grill, whatever you need to do. Maybe let the dog out. We'll catch you in a few minutes and get ready for second half of play with this big matchup in 8-man player football.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Wheeler's Family Auto Group is now a full-line Western factory direct dealer with over 20 plows and accessories currently in stock. Whether it's a snow shovel for moving the light work or a 9-foot 6-inch Poly V plow, Wheeler's has got you covered.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when you need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Hey Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
Do you know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more? At MNCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Wheeler's Family Auto Group is now a full-line Western factory direct dealer with over 20 plows and accessories currently in stock. Whether it's a snow shovel for moving the light work or a 9-foot 6-inch Poly V plow, Wheeler's has got you covered.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when you need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
Do you know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more? At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Well, welcome back, everybody. It's the start of the second half. More specifically, it is the third quarter. And the Blackhawks are going to be kicking it off. Back in the backfield to receive. Going to have Colby Keepers. And it's going to go right, well, not right to him. Takes a couple bounces, scoops it up. He's got three. Gets past all of them. Upfield. Tries to spin out of the tackle and finally drag down to a stop. And that's going to be a stop by Jackson Webster. That was a nice carry. Pirates are going to begin their first down between the 40 and 35-yard line. And it's going to be Halita to the outside, and right there, Talon. Talon had a grip on him like the talons of an eagle or of a Blackhawk. So it's second down and long. The announcer has been getting Clay and Talon wrong all night, and then they look at each other, and then they just give a shrug. Here's the snap. It's going to go up the gut and springs it to the outside. Not much cooking there, maybe about a yard. That was a nice tackle. And you're going to have, sorry, it's a little bit dark in here. Sherwood coming off of the field. You You got Halita and keepers in the backfield. Halita, deep downfield, rainbows it in, and it's caught right in the old bread basket. Talon was hard on his heels, but a perfect pass. Halita dropping dimes down to the 15-yard line. First down, Gilman. What a pass. Right, Jaden?
Great pass, yeah.
Jaden is impressed. Gilman is just not losing pace. Just when you think you got him on the ropes. That's keepers in the backfield. And it's going to be Halita with the keeper. Tackled by number 22 and 48. That's Mr. Wendler and Sherwood. No gain on the play. Second down. Setting up for second down. Halita rolls out to his left, under pressure, gets out of the pocket, but it gets back into the pocket. Talon with another big tackle. And the ball, or line of scrimmage, goes backwards on the Pirates. Third down and long. Hornets tried an onside kick, and it did not go well. Orioles get the ball back. Keepers in the backfield alongside with Halita. Looking, fires deep in the middle, and it goes not over the crossbars, but into the hands of, you guessed it, number 32, Lucas Halita. Touchdown, Pirates. You said it, announcer man. 8:46 remaining here in the third quarter. And the Pirates keeping up their theme of scoring often. 36-0. And oh my word, Jaden has confirmed it. We're going to try an extra point attempt. You have 16 on the hold, 12 to boot it through. Holy smokes, he could have kicked that one into next week. That was Bo Pocket on the hold, and Alex Copenhaver kicks it through the uprights, and it is good. And tag it another point on, 37-0. Gilman Pirates pouring it on the Owen-Withee Blackhawks.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
Brennan Geiger is a beast. We'll just let the internet know. Alex, the leg, Copenhaver getting ready to kick it off. Getting his steps down. Back to receive for the Blackhawks. You got Talon, and it's going to get fielded. Oh, he hung on to it by number 30, Paler. He's a big dude. Took a lot to drag him down, but finally get brought to a stop. Initial tackle by James Wojcik. Wojcik? Whoa. Wojcik. Gotta say it fast. Ball's going to be spotted on the other side of the 35-yard line. First down for the Blackhawks. Looking to see if they can get on the scoreboard. Handoff. Talon gets just gobbled up by Copenhaver. The leg. Gain of a few yards. Second down. Ball spotted on the 40-yard line. Jaden, what would you dial up here if you're the Blackhawks? Would you pass? Pass a little bit more?
Still up the playbook.
Turn a couple pages deep. Snap. Yeah. And it's going to be an option, but the option was QB1. Pashella hanging on to it. Gain of a few more yards, making it a third down and manageable for this Blackhawks offense. Even if you bring this in within a yard or a half a yard of that first down marker, I think you just try to run it up the middle. Here comes the pitch to Talon. Gets a couple of blocks in. Jumps over the pile, well, leans over the pile, I should say. That was a great block there by big number 52, Jordan Wolf. Picks up the first down. Jordan Wolf had a great pull and a great push right there. Unsung hero right there. There goes Talon again. Up the gut. Copenhaver pushes him back. But they're going to give him 2 yards. Ball at the 50-yard line. Owen-Withee is cooking with some gas. Looking to see if they can punch this into Pirate territory. Mueller's in the back. They're cousins. Rolls out to his right. Pachella. Magic Man drops it down and scampers and gets tackled by Colby Keepers. Gain of that many yards. That's going to bring up third down and manageable. He had some real estate until the backfield turned around and said, wait, he's running. Pachella. Gonna give it to Talon, and oh boy. Talon, meet Dawson Robinson. Big stop there and keeps the ball at the 40 or at the 50. And it's gonna be fourth down. Here comes a pump formation for the Blackhawks. High booming punt. Gets fielded by Halida and quickly gets stopped by Talon. Ball's going to be spotted around wherever they decide to stand. He says, you know what? You take that ball, we'll use this one. We're going to spot it right here. First down, Gilman. Personnel changes here for the Pirates. Let's think about Pirates. You know, you build up a big crew, swap out legs, take out the tired ones, put some fresh ones in. Halida's in the shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Gonna go to Lucas Halida. Swings it to the outside. Still grinding. Still moving. And gets finally pursued and caught by Talon. Big run by Lucas Halida. And that chain gain is on the move again. First down for the Pirates. Copenhagen going to get the call. And can't get out of that leg tackle. And that's Talon Mueller again. Oh, thank you. Dude, that Talon Mueller is all over the place. Jaden would agree. Jaden, do you want a hot dog? Are you, did you eat anything yet? Here you go. Well, because Jaden needs to eat. Jaden needs to feed. He doesn't even remember his last meal, folks. What kind of cameraman are you? Second down here for the Pirates. And it's going to be Halita. Puts a little juke move and finally gets brought to a stop. Tackle by Jordan Wolf. Not enough for a first down, though. Third down. We'll see what the Pirates dial up here next. It's the Halitas in the backfield. High snap! And the ball is still on the turf, and they're still fighting for it. Bo Pocket actually was the fellow that was fielding it. And the Pirates maintain possession. And it is fourth and that far for Gilman. And it looks like they're going to be electing to punt. James Wojcik set to punt. And you got Paler back to receive. And it goes in and out of his hands. That's a live ball. And falling on top of it, Colby Keepers says, finders keepers. Oh, it was not touched. It really looked like it was touched, but you know what? Huh?
I saw the beanbag come up.
Yeah, Jaden agrees. Sorry, folks. Misled you there. Colby, no keepers. First down. Whistles blow. Timeout called. Oh, there you go. Timeout called. Do we have time for a commercial? Taking it.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
How is the huddle that far delayed from hers? That's... Yeah. Here's a handoff. Up the gut. Not much going for... Looks like that was Talon on the carry. We're going to say that was Tayton Angel. Not Angel, Angel. Second down. Pacella's going to pitch it over to Talon. Nice open field tackle by Sawyer Winger. Winger. Who's he coming up with these numbers, man? Oh, hey, guess what? That is the end of the third quarter. Your score, 37. All right, hold on. 3 quarters in, 1 more to go to wrap this game up in the books. Your score, Gilman Pirates 37, Owen-Withee 0. And the student section is jumping. Zoom in on them. Yeah, there they are. Oh, look at, we're on the internet! Ah, Sarah, they scored. Oh, Colby's in the lead. Dude, Colby's got to score. I know that's a no-duh, but they need to respond. Hello? Yes? I want to report a murder. Are they going to have the edited version? And... Oh, it wasn't. You know, I heard some naughty words. That was not edited. If fool, cause I dueled to the death. Oh man, look at me. I'm spitting rhymes. Well, welcome back, everybody. 3 quarters in, 1 more to go. Here in our Friday night matchup of the number 2 and number 3 ranked 8-man player teams in the state. Third and long. Pacella looking, getting time, fires way downfield. He's got a man wide open, and it just out of his reach. Pass is incomplete to Sammy Wells. Punches the turf and says, "Thanks a lot, grass." He had him. He needed one more step. That was really close. Incomplete, 4th down. And Paler is just going to give this boot a payload of foot. And that is a really spinny punt. Doesn't get past the 50, rolls to the 45. Actually, it's going to go out of bounds at around the 52, 53 yard line. Oh, come on, that wasn't funny? Okay, you giggled. Here comes the mean comments. That's not the 53. So that's an inside joke. So the guy that I was mentored by for sports announcing, he did that trick to me. To help me out in the play call, he'd be like, "Ball's at the 56." And I'm like, "It is?" Thanks a lot, Dennis. It's going to be a pitch to Halita. Follows his block. Now he's following his feet and finally gets dragged down by Winston Paler. Not a horse collar, just dragging the jersey. That's going to be a 1st down. Gilman is working with very short real estate right here. $37-0. Past 10 minutes now. And it's going to go up the gut, but nothing cooking. A big stop there by number 52, Copenhaver, trying to find some extra yardage, but Jordan Wolf said, "Ha, No. Minimum gain, second down. You got a new quarterback in. Bo Pocket. Pocket? Pocket. Bo knows Bo. You know that reference?
I do.
Bo Jackson? Yeah, you got that one.
I know the sports ones.
Bo knows Bo. Bo's going to pitch it over to Halita. Sidesteps, and whoa, what a hit. Big hit by Wolf. Lucas Halita had to adjust the helmet after that one. Bo rolling out, found some blockers, and finally gets brought to a stop. Shoved down by Paler and Talon. That brings up third down and short for the Pirates. Night is really chilled down. Feels like a crisp autumn evening. Nah, but maybe not that far. I can't see my breath. Bo gets a snap. Goes to Copenhaver. Drags a couple of Blackhawks along with him. Jordan Wolf is just a machine, but not enough to stop him from the first down marker. So that's going to be a first down and 10 to go. Pirates looking to see if they can hit past 40. Pocket swings it to the left. He's going to call his own number. Scampers to the... And he's going to be downed. Paler with the shoestring tackle. And they're going to down him. Golly, where is he at? Just shy of the 5-yard line. Real close to that first down marker. Second down. And that's going to go to Lucas and Talon. Talon and his friend Sammy Wells on the stop. And it's going to be enough to pick up the first down marker. Not by much, but now it's going to be first down and short goal to go. They got a fresh set of downs and only 5 yards to go to punch it into the end zone. And they're going to call up Halita, and he refuses to let the legs quit, and he's still on his feet. And actually, they blew the whistle dead. Otherwise, he was still going. Dude. He was like a whisk. Handoff is going to go to Lucas Halita. Keeps the legs churning and burning, but brings him down to a stop. And, yep, you guessed it, Jordan Wolf on the tackle again. Third down and goal. You got about 4 yards now to punch it in. Hear an echo around here. Bull Pocket has Halita and Copenhaver in the backfield. And he's going to give it to Copenhagen, and he'll walk in untouched. Touchdown, Pirates. 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Ticking away through here in the fourth quarter. 43-0. Great blocking in the inside. He rolled in there twirling a cane. Copenhagen, the leg. No good. Oops. Little over 4 minutes of play left in your ball game. 43-0 after that missed field goal attempt. What do you want to do? Hey, you know what? We got great. Sports on Focus has got terrific sponsors, but the only way you're going to hear about them is if we play a few commercials. So get to meet some of these people that are providing this terrific live stream to you for free, and we'll be right back. Paler. Is it in? I don't know. Not going to go to Paler. It's going to go to Talon. And gets tackled at around the 30-yard line. Have we seen any flags? Any penalties?
Kick out of bounds in the first half. Outside of that, I don't remember seeing one, no.
Dude. We had one flag. That's your highlight.
Especially a lot of teams come in sloppy the first week. So.
Colby Hornets had a 4th and 10 within the 20, and they tried to drop it in the corner end zone, and the pass was knocked out of the hands of the receiver. But Pacella is going to trying to find a receiver, but instead he finds Grunseth instead. Owen-Withee looking to see if they can get on the scoreboard. Knock that 0 out of the way. Pacella's going to roll out to his left. Fires it downfield and incomplete. Just a little bit ahead of Sammy Wells. Sammy Wells is creating some separation. Pass is just a little off target. Third down and long to go. Pacella going to keep the ball, actually. Lots of confusion. Gilman Pirates lost track of him, but then he got tracked down. Got a new player in the ballgame. That was Wyatt Orth on this tackle, but he gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be 4th down and 10. They're going to go for it. Pacella rolls out to his right, looks back to his left, fires it to Talon. And he's got defenders in front of him, and gain of about 3 or 4 yards. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. Talon is still down. That kid's been a workhorse. You're ready to assume play once again. Gilman Pirates got less than a minute left here in the ball game. Pitch goes out to Halita. And finally gets driven back around at the 30-yard line. Sherwood on the stop. Gain of about that many yards. Second down. .28 seconds remaining. The Pirates had execution and speed. And lowering the shoulder is a new runner, number 33, Jackson Webster. And they're going to mark him well past the first down marker. 2, 1. This ball game is over. 4 quarters in, 4 quarters out. This one is in the books. What started as a number 2 and number 3 preseason ranking matchup turned into a 8-man throwdown as the Gilman Pirates put up 43 points against the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. And the Gilman Pirates will start out with a W and a resounding win over the top of the Blackhawks. With 1 flag thrown on the game. Well, let's talk about some key players before we turn this live broadcast in. Real quick, if anybody was curious, we are in the third quarter of the Hornet-Oriole ball game, and oh, it is? And the Hornets are up 20-12, 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the third quarter. How about that? Well, Jaden, I know people can't hear you, but let's see if you can help me carry on a conversation. I would say that this was a matchup of speed and really good blocking against an Owen-Withee Blackhawk team that could just not hold back a really stout Gilman defense, especially on the interior. He's shaking his head like he agrees.
I think you mentioned it before the practice as well, but I mean, Owen-Withee lost a lot of players last year. A lot of seniors graduated from that state championship roster, and it's gonna be a learning process for them.
Yeah, so
they're gonna have to figure their way out.
yeah, Jaden also pointed out that there was a huge personnel loss when they had a big core of seniors that, well, you know what? They got to graduate. And then all of a sudden the Owen-Withee roster had only 3 seniors now and lots of young talent. And that's what I mean. And the freshman starting, Magic Man Isaiah Prochella. So it's a younger team, and on the flip side you have lots of lots of senior class on this Gilman side where they're a little bit more seasoned. But let's talk about some of the key name players. Let's start with the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. That Talon Miller, he's going to be special. He great on defense, great on offense, got a lot of carries. Maybe he didn't get sprung loose a lot, but man, on that defensive series, he was outstanding. Isaiah Prochella, there's a reason I was calling him Magic Man. Those handoffs are incredible. There's so many times where I lost track of those. Winston Paler did a great job. Sherwood, he really knows how to do that duck and dive. When they had those series where they were moving the ball well, Sherwood was driving it up the middle. But number 52, Jordan Wolf, that's going to be my Screaming Blackhawk, the Screaming Blackhawk Award. He, man, when there was some big stops, it was him right there on the tackles. And then when they picked up some key first downs for Owen-Withee, he was right there leading the charge for the blocks. Anything else on those guys, Jaden? Yeah, Jaden's like, yeah, okay. Now on the Gilman side, man, there's a lot of talent out there, and they got a lot of secondary talent. Cooper Krug, great on the defense, great receiver, got great hands. That Logan Halita, what a great quarterback, and he's a junior too. So, man, that's gonna be something. That Tony Surichek, that's a senior. He's got a tremendous set of legs underneath him. Colby Keepers, really good on the defense. He always found his way to the ball. But yeah, great cover man. Didn't let anything escape from him. And that number 32, Lucas Halita, there was that play down there where he was that late drive. They blew the whistle, but he was still upright and still grinding and shedding tacklers. Just a heck of a leg machine that kid is, and he's a junior as well. But I would say, where is he? Bo Pocket, number 54, Dawson Robinson. He set the tone for that defense, and he set it early. There was 3 big tackles on the first 4 plays, or first 3 plays, I should say. And he was right there. And he basically let Owen-Withee know, like, you're not going to run up the interior. And if you are, it's not going to be easy. So there you go. My swashbuckling Buccaneer Pirate award will go to Mr. Dawson Robinson. So 2 linemen. There you go. I like it. But anyway, what else you want to add on there, Jaden? Anything else you want to add?
I think it's covered. Just the offensive line as well, which, again, Dawson Robinson's part of it. I felt like they did a great job setting the edge all game long, getting their running back and quarterback outside into running space.
Yeah, absolutely. You said that way better than I did. I concur. Well, that the night is done. Like I said, great night for football. You can see that the Gilman family, the Pirate family out there enjoying that big opening win. And once again, that final score, 43-0. Big victory over the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Stay tuned to Sports on Focus in the next day or two. Steven Akanek, he won't get any sleep. He's going to find the highlights, and he's going to post those. And so you can enjoy the main key plays and special moments from this ball game and all the ball games that were going on, especially like the one that we're monitoring right now where the Colby Hornets are playing against the Stanley Boyd Orioles. And also stay tuned for the next set of free live stream football games next Friday. Thanks for tuning in.